I've had lots of DMs asking for my makeup routine. I still don't really know why, but I would love to share it with you. These are just going to be products that I'm currently using. First steps is skin prep. I've already washed my face, did all my toners, my serums, and my moisturizer. So after that, we'll start makeup. I don't wear primer every single day. It just kind of depends on what the day is going to look like, time of day that I'm doing my makeup. If I have plans later on, whatever. If I need my makeup to last, then I will do a primer. And this is the primer that I use, the e.l.f. Power Grip. I think the biggest thing for me is just making sure that you're using enough product. Not making it cakey, but using enough. I'm not qualified for this, you guys. Okay, so we're going to start with primer, and I just all over like that. And then what was I just going to say? And you really want to wait and let it like get tacky before you move on to your next step. I've seen people do this on makeup tutorials. This is how you know that you're ready to move forward. I'd say that's tacky. Okay, so I lately have been using the IT Cosmetics CC Plus medium coverage, and then is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter in the color medium 4. I mixed the two of these together just on my face. It's dark, okay? Don't be afraid. This is my summer color. It's tan, but I'm going to mix it so it won't look so dark with my CC. So then I literally just squirt this right on top, like so. Then I take this Morphe M43 and I just kind of stipple it in so I don't drag it, because that's when you get brush lines. I just kind of stipple it, drag it down the neck because we do not like lines. Make sure you get into your ears. The forehead, you really want to like press it back into your hairline. Okay, next. I'm so bad at this. I use the Tower 28 concealer. No idea. It's light. I don't like my concealer to be too light. I like it to somewhat blend with my complexion the older that I get. If it doesn't match, if it's too bright, it makes my under eyes look creasy and old. That's my take. This is a Real Techniques. This is the Kitten Paw Brush. I just go in and just gently press that in. I feel like this gives me the best non-cakey look. I'm gonna watch this back later when I edit it and be like, girl, what were you talking about? My nose gets a little bit red. If you notice my nose, the tip of my nose is kind of red. I don't usually put my foundation brush over my nose. I kind of leave it alone because I have freckles and I just kind of like them to show through. And this is the Dibs dual-sided. I love this thing. I think it's Say. It's really dark, but I actually love it. It's literally called dark bronze. I just do the teeniest amount, and this I just dip in. And it's really buildable, but because the color is so dark, I like the more cool bronze color. And so literally that's all, just like tiny bit. And we are going to contour. We just do a little on our forehead, and then like we did with the foundation, just kind of pressing it back into the hairline, just kind of squeeze like so. And then I just do a little dab, and I like to go along my jawline to create that shadow. Get rid of my double chin. Okay. Currently, I'm using the Dibs stick. The blush is Out of Office. You can apply it straight to your cheeks. I personally don't, because I feel like it tends to like strip the foundation off underneath. I just like to take my brush and dab it on there, and then just dab it onto my cheeks. For my face personally, I like to bring my contour and my blush up. So not going this way, but going up to kind of give me a lift. If I'm not doing it right or you don't prefer my method, that's fine. You all wanted to see what I do. This is what I do. I really like this Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. And I am using one of these little like powder puff things. We're just pressing where we put that concealer. Go under the nose and into my smile lines. My smile lines tend to crease and my chin, and then I do like to go just a little bit on my forehead. Next is bronzer, and I like to use Too Faced color chocolate, and we've hit pan on here as well, but you know what, we don't waste around here. We use it till it's gone. I like to put this basically everywhere that I put my contour. I just kind of lightly am dabbing it in, not dragging. We don't want to drag because that'll pull the creams. Lightly tapping it in. Down. I love a bronzy, dewy look, so, you know, you can stop at any point with your bronzer. I'm going to keep going. Next current blush that I'm using is the Tarte. This is in the color Peaceful. I love this. I have no idea what this brush is. It's an old MAC brush. Just like an angled, nice, fluffy blush brush. Tap it in there. Just tapping it into your skin. And again, I like to go up with it and just kind of like blending lightly. Sometimes I leave it there. You guys, I'm blush blind, so I kind of just like go until my heart is content. And then honestly, sometimes at the end of my makeup, I'll come back and put more blush on. And we're going to take the Dibs Duet Baked Blush Duo in the color Pop Star. Love this. The top. And then I like to take just like this little fan brush. This is actually a Jane Iredale blush brush. Just like to give it a little swipey swipe. And then this is like a highlighting blush. So I like to definitely go higher up on my cheekbone and just kind of drag it along. Never forget, always your nose. Because we love a good, cute little glowy nose. Can you see that? I'm going to take this Dibs brush again, and what I do is I just squeeze the powder brush in and just kind of give myself whatever is left over on the brush. Give myself a little bronzer eyeshadow just to like add a little bit of color. Use two different products for my brows. NYX, the brow glue, medium brown. And I just brush them like kind of aggressively so that they stick. I did both brows. This is from Amazon, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. Makeup, it was like $9. And then I just kind of go over. See how like my brows kind of, they didn't really stay up all the way. So then we just kind of go over them again. I just kind of aggressively brush them up. Another fun stuff that I like to do, I don't do this all the time, but I like to use a freckle pen, just accentuate my freckles. Lime Crime freckle pen in the color Mocha. There's no rhyme or reason, you just kind of like put them all over. And again, they like look aggressive. Those are dark, right? But then you just kind of take your finger and press into them. Another trick, like if you don't like how dark they're turning out, take whatever is left over on your foundation brush and you can just kind of like barely blot over the top of them. I love the setting spray. So this is technically a serum. It's the, I don't even know how you say it, D'Alba. I got this off of Amazon. I just feel like this makes my skin look so dewy. It just melts everything in to look like skin, and my makeup lasts so well. One of my favorite setting sprays. Last step is mascara, and I have always been a L'Oreal Voluminous OG since day one. Really actually loving this kind of maroon color, burgundy. Mascara takes me probably the longest. Lashes are done. Do I get it all over my eyelid? I do. Do I always wipe it off? I don't. Okay, so then last would be lips. My current lip that I do every day. Maybelline Superstay Matte in the color Seductress. I just line with this. Then I like to take this Anastasia Beverly Hills in Peachy Nude. This is like the lip velvets. And there you have it. This is like my everyday makeup look.